Welcome everyone. Hello Gradeup community. Welcome to the daily vocab and grammar quiz part 16. I'm Pranshu Gautam, your VARC mentor, and I'm back with your daily dose of vocabulary. Yesterday we did not have a session for certain health reasons, so I'm sorry for that. Started. First question. A person who seeks pleasure in torturing others is A. Villain, B. Teacher, okay, it's funny, C. Sadist, or D. Masochist. Villain, teacher, sadist, or a masochist. A person who seeks pleasure in torturing others. All right, let's take the answers now. Okay, let's see. Hmm, half of you, most of you got it right. Okay, the answer is C, sadist. Okay, yeah, a person who seeks pleasure in torturing others. So there are people who derive pleasure or enjoyment out of torturing others. Such people are known as sadist. Masochist is the receiving party. I mean, what I mean to say is that there are some people who like to receive pain. They derive pleasure out of receiving pain. They are known as masochist. Teacher, I mean, okay, some people have marked even teacher. I believe that's an attempt at humor. A villain. Now, a villain may not always torture others. Okay, a villain is someone who people see in a negative shade, right? And what whom I perceive as a villain might not be a villain for you at all, right? And a villain does not torture others. He is just out there to further his motives, his reasons, right? So that's why A is not the answer. Next question. Just let me know if it is if it's now fine, Kshitij. It should be fine now. We have done this question before. A group of armed ships is called A. Armada, B. Peck, C. Bevy, and D. Flotilla. Okay. No poll option in apps. Uh-oh. Okay, let me just fix these things up. So you're not getting a poll option in app. I will talk to the technical team. I'll relay this concern. Okay. Anyway, so you can just match your answers, right? The answer is, oh, I didn't take your answers, but okay. Sorry, I'm just a bit out of focus today. I'll talk to the technical team about it. Tomorrow onwards, you won't face such an issue. All right. I had anyway shown you the answer, so it should be 100. Okay. A group of armed ships is known as armada. It's known as armada. Okay. Pack A bevy can be used for human beings. A pack of people or a bevy of people is a group of people standing, is a group of human beings standing. A flotilla is a group of small naval vessels. So that is the difference between armada and flotilla. Okay. All right. Next question. Okay. The following question has a word followed by four answer choices. Three of them are related to the word in a similar manner. Find the odd one out and mark as the answer. Ad nauseam. Ad nauseam. Just focus on this word nausea. Nausea. Uh, A, to feel sick beyond anything. B, to a tiresomely excessive degree. C, to give up on something important. And D, to provide an example of. A, to feel sick beyond anything. B, to a tiresomely excessive degree. C, to give up on something important. And D, to provide an example of. Hello, Tushar. I think uh, I'm seeing you after so many days. You were not attending the quizzes, if I'm not wrong. Just think about that answer more, Tushar. Okay, let me take the answers now. All right. Okay. Uh, I thought most of you would mark A after I highlighted nausea, right? But then, like, you sort of disappointed me. Anyway, just kidding. The answer is B, to a tiresomely excessive degree. Okay. Ad nauseum means, good evening. Ad nauseum means to repeat something too much, too much, this much that it actually makes you nauseatic. To repeat something, maybe a phrase, maybe a sentence, to that degree that it actually makes you nauseatic. It actually tires you down. So answer is B, to a tiresomely excessive degree. We can say the sentence, he spoke ad nauseum. I mean, he spoke that sentence number of times. It really irritated us. Okay, so that's why B is the answer and not D. So if you're enjoying these videos, please like them, comment whatever your concerns are, share these videos with your friends who might be preparing for exams just like you people, and yes, subscribe to our channel. Next question. Find the antonym of the given word. A, assuaged. A, thirsty. B, devastated. C, untrue. And D, unsatisfied. Excuse me. Assuaged. A, thirsty. B, devastated. C, untrue. And D, unsatisfied. Then how is the B odd one out? Okay. In the previous question you are asking. So, if something makes you sick, it actually makes you sick. Okay. One option is under your photo. Okay, just give me a second. Yeah. So what I'm saying is that when so the option B said to XYZ something sick. Okay, so it literally makes sick. Ad nauseam means that you repeat something to an extent that you get irritated, you get nauseatic. So it's more of metaphorical in nature. You don't really start vomiting. It's just that in a metaphorical sense, you feel nauseated. That's what I mean. Okay, let's take the answers. ABCD, let me know if this clears your concern. All right, let's see. Okay, so to assuage, okay, one of the meanings to assuage is to satisfy. To satisfy. For example, she got an opportunity to assuage her desire of making more money. She got an opportunity to assuage her desire of making more money, right? So to assuage her desire means to satisfy her desire. So the opposite of assuage should be unsatisfied. So D is the answer. Rest of the options can be negated. Okay. Okay. Next. Okay, sir. Thank you. Perfect. Fifth question. Choose the exact meaning of the idiom or the phrase. The whole 9 yards. A. Everything one likes. B. Everything possible or available. C. Something that is short-lived. And D. Something big. Everything one likes, everything possible or available, something that is short-lived, something big. Okay, let me take the answers now. Okay, let's see. Yeah, most of you got it right. It's B. Everything possible or available. So if I say that he went whole 9 yards, what I mean to say, he tried everything. He explored every available possibility. He tried everything. Whatever the options were available to him, he tried them all. So that is known as going the whole 9 yards. So B is the answer. Next question. In the following question, a set of 4 words is given. 3 of the words are related in some way. The remaining word is not related to the rest. You have to pick the word which does not fit in the relation and mark that as your answer. A. Eulogy. B. Panegyric. C. Ignominy, and D. Glorification. Eulogy, panegyric, ignominy, and glorification. Okay, let's mark our answers now. Okay, good. Most of you got it correct. C. Ignominy. Okay. Eulogy, panegyric, and glorification. Three of them means to praise someone, to praise someone, to speak something good, right? So eulogy, again, eulogy is derived from two roots. EU means good, like I have told you this thing like number of times now, and logy is derived from uh, logos. Okay, so eulogy, panegyric, and glorification, three of them means to praise someone. Ignominy means disgrace, disgrace, right? Or let's say insult. So I can say the ignominy of being beaten up in the public, the disgrace of being beaten up in the public, right? So that's how you use ignominy in a sentence. Whenever you learn a new word, automatically within a second try to frame a sentence and use that word in that sentence. That's how you make sure that word becomes a part of your active vocabulary. Otherwise the chances are quite bright that you might even forget about that very word. Next question. Let's see the leaderboard first. All right, good. So the topper got 50, I mean 5 out of 6 correct. That's quite an achievement. Good. And most of the people are stuck in 40s and 20s and 30s. And the best part again is that everyone at least got one correct. So good. I'm very happy with the progress. Now let's see what we have in store for you in the next question. Yeah. In the following questions, a pair of capitalized words is followed by four pair of words. You are required to mark as the answer the pair of words which have a relationship between them most similar to the relationship being the capitalized between the capitalized pair. So you have to go for the similar relationship. Doubt is to faith. A. Atheist is to religion. B. Skeptic is to pious. C. Iconoclast. Oh, nice word. Is to idol. B. Apostate is to state. Think about it. Take at least 40 seconds to think about it. It's a bit difficult. Okay, let's go for the answers now. I think, yeah. All right, let's see. Okay, so most of you think it's B, but the answer is A. Anyway, see, doubt and faith are antonyms. So A is to B has an antonymous relationship. So you have to go for a choice in which A and B are antonyms. Okay. Option number A, atheist and religion. Atheist is someone, okay, one more thing. Atheist means someone who believes that there is no God, okay, and he does not believe in any religion. Theist is someone who says, no, there is a God, okay, he believes in God. Then there is someone known as agnostic. Agnostic says that, it is impossible to know that whether or not God exists or not. So he's a third category. He says that it's actually not possible to know that whether God exists or not exists. It is not possible. So that's the third category. Anyway, atheist means someone who does not believe in religion. Religion and atheist, they don't go together, right? So yeah, it could be a good answer. It could be a good answer. Let's look into the next option. B. Skeptic means doubtful. Pious means pure. So really, there is no relation between them. Iconoclast is too idle. Who is an iconoclast? Iconoclast is a maverick. He is he is an unorthodox person. He likes to attack uh, the beliefs, the standards, the norms, right? For example, if I'm not wrong, it was in 15th century that there was this guy Nicholas Copernicus. So till then it was being believed that Earth is at the center and all the other planets, including the sun, they revolve around the Earth. Okay, but Nicholas Copernicus proved that no, it's not the case. Earth is not at the center. There is some star, or the sun is at the center, and Earth rotates and revolves around sun. Okay, so by the standards of his time, he was an iconoclast. He attacked the popular belief. Okay, so that's known as an iconoclast. You can say he's a maverick. He's unorthodox, right? And apostate. To apostate or apostate is someone who renounces a religion, renounces religion or set of beliefs, right? And to state is to state. So again, not the answer. So we'll settle for A. Leave this question for now. There's some problem with that. We'll straight away do the ninth question. Every human being, after the first few days of his life, is a product of two factors. On one hand, there is his dash endowment, and on the other hand, here is the effect of environment, including dash. A. Constitutional and weather. B. Congenital is to education. C. Personal, climate. D. Economic, learning. E. Genetic, pedagogy. A option is not antonym. No, why? Atheist is someone who does not believe in religion. And in B, we had religion, presence of religion, right? So out of the four options, A gives us a better antonymous relationship. So because the remaining three options couldn't bring that relationship out, so we would settle for A. Okay, right, let's take the answers now. Okay, most of you went for C. The answer is B, congenital and education. See, every human being after the first few days of his life is a product of two factors. On the one hand, there is his dash endowment. Endowment means gift. It's sort of a gift. Okay, so the first blank should mean something which he's born with. I mean something which is inherent, which is there in him when he was born. Okay, so to say personal, it somehow means that he bought it. So I can say I'll use my personal soap, right? So I bought the soap and I would use it. But he was nowhere in the picture. He was nowhere in the picture. He was endowed with something. So I have to go for a word which means it was present in him. It was already there in him. So congenital and genetic, these are the two only possibilities. Okay, economic does not make any sense. Constitutional, very good, Ashish, very good. Constitutional means very fundamental, constitutional weakness, constitutional problems, but then constitutional endowment doesn't really go. I have to use a biological word here if you ask me. Okay, so again congenital is a better option, right? uh, okay, and either I'll go for congenital or I'll go for genetic. Both of them mean something which is already present in his genetic makeup. Okay, and on the other hand, here is the effect of environment including dash. So either I go for education or I go for pedagogy. Pedagogy does not mean education. Pedagogy means the structure or the methodology of teaching. So it's more from the point of view of a teacher. It does not mean education. Education fits in better, right? So I'll go for B. Congenital is to education. Last question. In the following question, a set of four words is given. Three of the words are related in some way. The remaining word is not related to rest. You have to pick the word which does not fit in the relation and mark that as your answer. A. Taciturn. B. Reserved. C. Clamorous. And D. Silent. Taciturn, reserved, clamorous, or silent. This should be an easy pick. Here we go. Okay, most of you got it correct. It's C. Clamorous. Taciturn, reserved, and silent. These three words mean, silent or reserved or shy, right? Or quite very quiet. Clamorous means that which produces sound. Clamorous thunder is a thunder which produces sound, right? So C is the odd one out. Now let's go for the leaderboard. Very good, Ashish. You came out of nowhere. I guess in the first five questions you were not at the top, but here you are. Very good. 66 out of 10 correct. Most of the people got 50s and 40s. Everyone got at least two right, which is good because today we discussed 9 questions, right? Not 10. So, yeah, it's a very good performance. Most of you are getting 30s and 40s easily now. That's a very, very good performance, I must say that, because earlier in the first 2, 3 episodes, I mean, we were like scoring zeros also and tens and most of the people were scoring tens in successive episodes, but now the same people are scoring 50s, 60s, and 40s. Good. So I mean, that is it for the day.